Hello y'all, and welcome back to another video of Look Be a Landlord. What we have here today is we have a mod installed. It's called the Pitchfork mod. It's actually made by the creator of the game, so that's pretty cool. It's a pitchfork. It's a new symbol. It gives 1 coin per each farmer. Gives 6 coins each spin if Devil's Deal is destroyed. I don't know whether that's 6 coins plus 1 coin for each farmer, but it's pretty interesting nonetheless. So we're going to jump in. We're going to start on level 1 or floor 1 and see if we can get this new symbol and win a game using this new symbol. That's the goal for today. For today's question, it's a bit of a continuation from yesterday's question, but I wanted to ask what your favorite drink is, or assuming you do drink. If not, you can just answer with your favorite. I guess if you were out in a social situation, what would you drink? Maybe tea, coffee. For myself, generally when I'm out, I drink beers, or lager mostly. My default, I quite like kind of lighter summery beers, like Santa Cruz is a fantastic one, but generally you can't find them in pubs, so I just generally go with whatever craft lager they have, preference being given to one I haven't tried before. At home, usually whiskies, and mostly Irish whiskies, Jameson, various types of Jameson being my favorite. So let me know what about yourself, and we'll jump in. We'll see if we can get a win with this Pitchfork mod. As always, we'll be trying to get a win to start off with. I'll take a cultist early on. I think it has the most potential, and because we've taken a symbol to give 0, we need to take something, so we can't afford to skip there. I'll take a gambler. It's basically as good as the rest and it removes itself. And let's take Lightbulb for pretty much the same reason. And we made the 25 rent payment with 3 left over. Wine is the best symbol here, I reckon, and Ninja and Mouse, maybe we can do something with that. Let's take a key. We'll take another gambler. And I guess picking a coin isn't too bad. And we are incentivized to get farmers for the pitchfork or destroying Devil's Deal. So it's not I don't think a very good symbol, to be honest. It's very situational, but it's made by the creator of the game, so it's a good mod to check out first. As far as I'm aware, unless I'm mistaken on that, but I'm pretty sure it's made by the creator of the game. We'll take the miner there. And we made the 50 rent payment with 9 left over, so we're not doing fantastic at the moment. I'll take a sand dollar. We're not going to have 3 symbols that are the same at the moment. I'll take swear jar. Let's pick up a 3-sided dice. We'll get rid of these 2 gamblers eventually, straight away. Okay, there's a mouse for Ninja Mouse. There is a monkey versus a light bulb. Light bulb is not fantastic. I'll take the monkey. Let's pick up, I'll take a hustling capsule. We are going to make rent, so hustling capsule is worth it. It'll pay itself back. I'll take another light bulb here. And we made 100 rent payment with 30 left over. 150 due in 6 spins. I'll take a rabbit there, and swapping device is fantastic. We don't, I suppose if I put the 2 light bulbs next to the pearl, you'll get the best benefit from it. Let's take an ore for the miner. Again, let's put the 2 light bulbs next to the pearl. Let's reroll here for another rabbit, I reckon. Let's put you next to this. Another pearl is not fantastic. Dwarf is pretty good though. He's eaten that already. Okay. 56 on that turn. I'll take another light bulb. Let's put a pearl next to the 2 light bulbs. Let's take another ore for the miner. Let's use you straight away. 37 on that turn. So we made the 150 rent payment with 81 left over, which isn't too bad. Lemon essence is not bad. I think lemon essence is probably the best. Let's take Grave Robber essence is also not bad, or telescope. I'll take the telescope. I'll take a sapphire. And I'll take rusty gear, I guess. I'm going to switch off the telescope. We don't need it at the moment. It might come in useful later on. Let's get rid of probably the cultist and the flower. Okay, I want to put the sapphire next to the two, or at least one of the light bulbs, preferably both light bulbs. Let's take a tedium capsule. Okay, let's put you here. 46. Make a lockbox since we have a key. Straight away, that's okay. Are we doing 4 spins? Let's take a target. So we're currently on 2 empties, which is excellent. I wouldn't actually mind getting rid of one more. Okay, another sapphire is okay. We have a monkey. I'll take a coconut. And I might as well take a safe, I reckon, to add a key later on. Don't need anything here. And we made the 225 rent payment with 136 left over. So we are quite strong at the moment, but we don't really have any scaling. Gives 2 unless 3 or more symbols are the same. We do have 3 pearls, unfortunately. And blue pepper is also not great. I'll get rid of cyan pepper though. I'll remove one of the pearls and we'll leave it at that for now. Don't need to swap anything. I'll take a beer for the dwarf and I'll actually remove one of the cherries. It's better to remove a symbol there because an empty will give us 4 kinds. Let's get you. So we've got 2 empties. Take a coconut half for the monkey. If I didn't have swapping device, I would have picked the void creature because it removes itself. Let's get rid of you. It's great. 3 empties is where we want to be. I'll take a coal for late game as I'm not seeing any other late game scaling at the moment. Let's take a buffing capsule and let's put the buffing capsule, I guess, next to the sapphires is the best we can do with it. I'll take a milk for the cat. Get rid of you straight away. And we made the 300 rent payment with 182 left over. Nori the rabbit is much easier to get. We only need 4. And happy hour essence is okay. Silver arrow is okay. Let's take pink pepper. Okay, let's put the arrow somewhere where it might hit the target. Let's take a beer. Put the beer next to the dwarf and possibility of getting hit by the arrow. No such luck, but it did hit the target. Let's reroll. Let's take another ore for the miner. Just for a quick influx of cash. Take another beer, that's great. Put you here. Let's skip this one. And skip this as well. Take a coconut half for the monkey. That's great. Silver arrow might hit it. No such luck. That's okay. Do I want another coal? I guess we could try it. Getting a toddler there as well might not have been too bad since we have the swapping device. Let's skip this. Okay, we made the 350 rent payment with 268 left over, which really shows the power of the swapping device. I'll take Robin Hood. I'll take Dwarven Anvil as well. Let's remove the other cherry and I think it's worth keeping the sand dollar in. Just remove one of the pearls. Let's put you next to the arrow whenever we have a chance. Reroll here for the beer. That's great. That's our 3rd beer there. So just put you next to the arrow. 75 on that turn. This pinata is why it might not have been a bad idea to pick up the toddler. Let's skip it though. We have quite a lot of money at the moment and we'll have diamonds coming in fairly soon. Get Robin Hood there. I'll take a cheese for the mouse. Put you... might as well put you next to the mouse straight away. 85 on that turn. Let's skip. Put you here. 36. A wine is fantastic with the dwarf. If we could get it a bonus out of it. I'll put the arrow next here. Fortunately, didn't go the right way, but that's okay. I'll take a gambler. Where is Robin Hood? Put you next to the arrow so we get some money from the arrow. Do I want another key? I actually meant to think about it, but I hit the skip by accident. We're almost getting our first diamond, which should help a lot. And we made the 425 rent payment with 343 left over. Let's take a treasure map. Let's take swapping device essence, and let's take magic key. We'll also take this treasure map. Let's switch off this swapping device, or let's not. Okay, so this is the normal swapping device, and then it goes normal first. So let's do this. Just do this with the normal one, I guess. Let's skip all these. Swap you with the normal one. Let's not use the special one. Again, swap you with the normal one. That's excellent. Wait, we got Robin Hood hit by the arrow just as he gave coins. Can't complain with that. Keep putting you next to the... I'm going to switch that off because I think even though I was using the normal swapping device, it was still using up these charges. I've only just noticed that. Hopefully now that it's switched off, it'll no longer use up the charge. No, it's a bit annoying, but that's okay, to be honest. Let's just keep putting Robin Hood next to this. I could use the key on the lockbox. I prefer to save it for something else, and we're not in any danger of losing, so I can afford it. I should have moved Robin Hood. Move Robin Hood this time. Excellent. And we made the 575 rent payment with 311 left over. Mrs. Fruit is pretty good, and Lunchbox is pretty good. Let's get a cheese, let's get a beer, and let's get a wine. So I want to remove this other pearl, and I'll remove probably the sand dollar, I guess. One of these kinds. Okay, let's move you away because I want to use this swapping device. Get another beer. Okay, where's our dwarf? It's not next to anything. I'm just gonna play it safe and not swap anything unless it's the dwarf next to something. It'll slow down Mrs. Fruit a bit, but that's okay. Okay, let's swap the dwarf. No, let's not use it. Let's make sure we use this one. I'll swap it with the wine. That should give me a massive payout. 404. Take the target. Switch you off now. I don't want to be using you. And where is you next to Robin Hood? I'll take another target. Put you here. Reroll here for a milk, I guess, for the cat. Okay, put you next to Robin Hood. I'll put you next to the arrow, I mean. Let's reroll for a ninja. So putting the ninja next to the mouse is worth, what is it, 5 times more? I think it's 5 times more. Let's see. 10 and 15. So that's probably the most profitable thing we can do at the moment. Put ninja next to mouse. And we made the 625 rent payment with 710 left over. Let's take compost heap essence and let's take, doesn't really matter, rain cloud essence. I'll take a dame, they're really good. And guess we could take jack-o'-lantern. Where is Ninja Mouse? Let's just do that. Let's skip this. Ninja Mouse are next to each other. Put Robin Hood next to the arrow then, I guess. Let's take a seed. Probably grow into something that Mrs. Fruit can eat, right? Good chance. Let's take a beer for the dwarf. Let's not swap anything. Take a chemical 7, put this back on to use with the dwarf. Take another beer. Where is my dwarf? It's in the corner. Okay. Don't need a bubble. Let's swap you with this first. See whether this works. 42. I think that worked. We'll test it with the next beer first though. Make sure we swap them with the proper swapper. Okay. We could add another watermelon. We'll skip though, I don't think that's the direction this will go. If anything, we'll add an amethyst for the late game. Okay, let's pay the 675 rent payment with 730 left over. 777 now due in 10 spins. There's a farmer. We haven't yet seen a pitchfork, but we now have at least one farmer. Let's remove you, and we'll remove, I guess, the 3-sided dice. Okay, I'll use this with the proper one. 124, so that gave me a lot more. Let's take a light bulb. I actually want to use the swap on a ninja mouse to see how much that gives me. Okay, ninja mouse are next to each other. Let's use you. That didn't give me as much, so definitely better to use it on the beer. Put you here. Okay, let's clear up the deck a little bit. I'll take an item capsule. That's our inventory, 21 symbols. So Mrs. Fruit's getting that. That's great. Let's take a milk, I guess. And now we want the mega chest to preferably take out both keys at the same time. That'd be fantastic. Let's see if we can get that organized. Take the coconut half. That's great. So I was going to put the mouse next to the not the mouse. As well, put you here, I guess. Going to put the cat next to the milk, but cat didn't roll in. Where is my mega chest? It's not around. Cat's next to milk. That's great. Not really much we can do here. Might as well put you next to the diamond. Let's skip here. Where's my mega chest? Hasn't rolled in. It's really annoying. That hasn't been destroyed, I really hope. Really hope not. Somehow. Take a white fruit. I must double check. Make sure that hasn't somehow been destroyed. But we did make the 777 rent payment with 1078 left over. We're going to continue playing in endless mode. We're going to try and find this pitchfork. I'm not even entirely sure what rarity it is. But we should make the next rent payment with no problem. Take fish tank essence. I'll take devil's deal essence. Well, I think it's devil's deal item we need to destroy. I'll take another magic key. Take a cardboard box. That's great. And somehow our mega chest has been destroyed. We have lockpick. Yeah, I was not aware we had lockpick. We must have picked that up from an item capsule. That's okay. Let's get our other chest. Let's see if we can. Okay, we can get a magic key and a key out using this. That's great. But it doesn't get rid of the key, which is frustrating. Let's take a beer for the dwarf. Okay, we have a lot of keys now. Take a lockbox to get rid of the key. Can we get rid of both keys with one lockbox? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. Let's skip. I don't need to swap anything here. Let's take a cherry for Mrs. Fruit. Take another cherry for Mrs. Fruit. Should have taken a lockbox there, I guess. Let's take a goldfish for a goldfish bowl. Okay, don't need anything here. Don't need a big ore. Don't need anything here. Take a goldfish for the goldfish bowl, I guess. And take a lockbox to try and get rid of that other key. That worked. And we're at the 1000 rent payment with 1118 left over. To be honest, I don't know how far in the endless mode this build will go, but we'll try it. Let's see if we could get a scaling rare. That'd be worth a lot. Another Mrs. Fruit is okay. I'll take dishwasher. We have 19 symbols, that's fine. Let's take a reroll capsule. Let's take a peach for Mrs. Fruit. We'll see if we can get both of them on it. No such luck. Get one of them though. Okay, a lockbox. We don't need it. Let's reroll for another seed. Take a void creature. Where is our farmer? Didn't roll in. We have 2 bananas now. That's not fantastic. I'll take a removal capsule. Let's start removing things. I'll actually remove the miner and the 2 bananas. Okay, let's skip this. We don't want to remove anything, not at the moment. Let's take a coconut from Mrs. Fruit is great. We'll see if we can get both Mrs. Fruits. I'll put it here. So when they come in, they'll be here. And we have 2 watermelons, which is fine. 20 symbols, which is a bit much. Let's get rid of the monkey. There's a thief, but without a thief item, they're not fantastic. And I don't know how long it'd be before I see a banana peel. We'll make the 1,500 rent payment with 484 left over. Let's take popsicle essence. Let's take quickly the wolf essence, I guess. Take a cow, and I will not take fertilizer. That's terrible. Take rain cloud. Yeah, we don't have much of a scaling. Do we have any super good items? Snowy the rabbit. If we could get 4 rabbits, actually that'll be our best bet for scaling. Okay, let's skip this. There's a banana peel. We had to go on with the thief. Let's skip this. Okay, we'll skip these. Let's take an orange for Mrs. Fruit and put the orange next to the 2 of them. That's pretty good. I feel like she grows a bit slowly though for your endless mode strategy. 110. Skip this. And we'll take a void creature, 3 spins in order to get 800. It's not super likely. Suppose I should be putting you next to the diamonds. At least. Do here. We can break the swear jar. Didn't help much. Rent is late, so we're being evicted. That's all right. So we won, but we didn't. We didn't find Pitchfork, and we didn't find. Well, we didn't win endless mode either. Which, with swapping device, a few suns or flowers. There's a lot of things. 1 amethyst, we could have won it because we'd be able to grow it with Dame all the time. But that's all right. I'm not that fussed. What I've decided we'll do is that we will climb the floors. So I'll do floor 2, floor 3, floor 4 with the same mod until we find the symbol and win a game using it. And then we'll probably switch over to another mod. Or we might do a few normal runs. I don't think at the moment it looks like most of the mods will only add 1 or 2 symbols. I haven't seen any massive change mods. So as long as it's only adding 1 or 2 symbols, I think we can just throw it into the rotation without having to like start a new series or something. So that's my plan. If a mod comes out that does a big change, like a big balance change, I might do a few specific videos on that mod and then go back to like the normal ones. Because I'm sure people want to see mods, but I'm sure they also want to see just the unmodded gameplay as well. But anyway guys, that's the plan. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, as always, give it a like. Don't forget to answer the question, and please subscribe if you haven't already. I'd really appreciate it. Until tomorrow guys, take care of yourselves and cheers for now.